Hello, class of 2023. Congratulations on your acceptance into law school. I'm going to take you through this short presentation that details what to expect for the fall online orientation. First of all, we just want to say that we hope you are staying safe and healthy during this unprecedented time. We recognize that starting law school during a pandemic can be intimidating, overwhelming, and ultimately extremely frustrating. We want to assure you that we are here to support you and to make your transition into law school as easy as possible. We also want to recognize that the class of 2023 is going to be a part of Schoonlich School of Law history. You're pursuing your legal education during a global pandemic. This demonstrates your ultimate resilience, and we recognize this and we assure you that your employers will as well. We really want to drive home the point that we are aiming to provide you with the best community and academic support that is available to you. We want you to thrive during law school, not just survive. So, as already mentioned, orientation is going to be online. This is due to the current circumstances and our concern for your health and safety. But you may be wondering, what is orientation going to be looking like online? So this year, orientation will be broken down into 4 different modules. Each module will be released at a different time, and it's going to be composed of either pre-recorded or pre-created content or live webinar content. You will have to complete each module in sequential order. So what that means is that you will not be able to access Module 2 until you've completed Module 1. And similar, you will not be able to complete Module 3 until you've completed Module 2 and ultimately Module 1 as well. So each module from this point on is going to be available on Brightspace. And there is a document that you will see on the Schoonlich School of Law orientation website, the exact website that you've accessed this video. And it's a document called Brightspace, Email, and My Schoonlich. And when you open up that document, you'll see very detailed instructions on how to access Brightspace. So at the end of each module, there's going to be a quiz. And the quiz is going to have just a few little questions to test your knowledge of some of the things that you learned during the modules. But we want to stress that the quizzes are not any part of your grade in law school. It's just simply to ensure that you did go through the materials in the modules. However, the quizzes are required for you to complete the module. So integrated within these quizzes as well is a few questions that's going to ask for your feedback on the particular module that you finished. And we really encourage that you fill out this feedback portion of the quizzes because we are really eager to see what your opinions are for the online orientation, especially where this is the first time that we're doing online orientation. So let's do a little module breakdown. Module 1, we're really aiming to summarize some of the support systems that are available to you and also give a brief overview of the administrative structure of the law school. Module 2 goes a little bit more in depth, and we're trying to show you some important communities that are within the law school and available to you. And it's also the first time that you're going to be able to meet some of your classmates via Zoom. Module 3 is going to explain what to expect in your first year. It's going to introduce you to some of your professors, and it goes a little bit more in depth about the various opportunities that are available for you to get involved with at the law school. I'm sure some of you have heard, but Dow Law has a lot of really great opportunities available for you, like the Dow Legal Aid Clinic or going on exchange or participating in a criminal clinic. These are all very valuable experiences, and they're really detailed within this module. And also, just a little heads up, Module 3 and Module 4 are the more intensive modules and take a little bit more time. And Module 1 and Module 2, you'll be able to complete a lot quicker than Module 3 and 4. So Module 4, this is going to aim to inspire students and to remind you why diversity and inclusion is an essential part of the practice of law. So let's look at the module schedule. As mentioned earlier, each module is going to be released at different times. So Module 1 is going to be released in early July, and once you've completed your registration form, which is going to be discussed in a little bit in this presentation. And this module is going to be composed of pre-recorded videos, presentations, and it also has a PDF. Module 2 is going to be released at the end of July, and once you finish Module 1. So as already mentioned, at the end of July, when Module 2 is released, you would only be able to access Module 2 if you finished Module 1. And this module is going to have pre-recorded videos, a PDF guide, and it's also going to have a Zoom meet and greet with your fellow classmates. Module 3 is going to be released in mid-August, and once you've completed Module 2 and also Module 1. And this module is going to include pre-recorded videos, presentations, PDF documents, and links to important websites. And finally, Module 4. This one is going to be released on September 7th, 2020, and this one is a little bit different than Modules 1 to 3. So it is expected and highly encouraged that you do finish Modules 1 to 3 prior to doing Module 4. However, because Module 4 is so essential and has such important information in it, you will have access to Module 4 if you don't finish Modules 1 to 3. However, it is expected that you have finished Modules 1 to 3 before you access Module 4. And this module is really the part where we would have had the in-person presentations and lectures. So this module is going to be largely composed of live webinars. However, there's also going to be some material that you'll be expected to read through in preparation for the live webinars. So now let's see what you need to do before Module 1 is released. So there's 4 things that we need you to do before we release Module 1. The first one is we need you to fill out a registration form. So while having orientation online does have a lot of benefits, like being able to go through orientation at your own pace in the comfort of your favorite clothes and a tea or a coffee, it also does have a small advantage of putting a bit of a strain on you being able to form personal bonds between yourself and your classmates. So because of this, we've designed orientation to have activities within it that increases your ability to form those personal connections. But in order for us to successfully execute these activities, we need your consent to release your contact information to your fellow classmates. So on the same website as you access this video, Schoonlich School of Law orientation page website, you'll see a form that's called registration form. This gives us your consent to release your contact information to your other classmates so that you can participate in the relationship building exercises. And once you've completed this, it's a fillable PDF. You can send it to the email that's right here on the screen. So the next step. So every year, the Law School Publications Committee creates a document called the Legal Who. And what this is it's essentially the law school's version of a yearbook. So it's really important, especially this year where the fall term is going to be online, to be able to put faces to names and know how to contact your fellow classmates. But in order to create this document, we need a photo of yourself. So there are some rules surrounding what the photo can actually look like, and they're summarized on a PDF document that is on the exact same webpage as you access this video, Schoonlich School of Law orientation page, and the document is called Introduction to Orientation PDF, and there's detailed instructions saying how to take the photo and what the photo needs to look like. So once you've completed the photo, you can send it to this email right here on the page. And this is also the photo that you take. It goes with the requirements that you need for your DAL card. So you can also submit your DAL card, and you can find that by just going on the Dalhousie website and searching for DAL card. So step 3. So this year we've created Law School Bingo, and this is one of our big efforts to foster these personal connections that we were talking about. So you don't really need to go into the details about what Law School Bingo is going to be, but that's going to be more explained in Module 1. But just know that it is happening, and when you sign up with your registration form in step 1, that automatically puts you in for Law School Bingo. So just another reason why it's so important that you fill out that registration form in step 1 and send it to the email that's on the slide in step 1. So finally, step 4, and this one is the most important step. You need to register for your classes and to sign into Brightspace. So in a little bit, you're going to receive an email from the class registration if you haven't already, and it's going to detail how to register for classes. On top of that, you'll probably notice that the document that's sent in the email isn't super in-depth, so we've also created a document that goes into a lot more detail about how to register for your classes, and that is on the Schoonlich School of Law website orientation page, the same page that you accessed this video, and it's called Registration for Classes. So that goes into a lot of detail of how to register for your classes. And once you've registered for your classes, you'll be able to access the Brightspace page. And as already mentioned, just go to that Brightspace email and My Schoonlich document that's on the exact same website to get detailed instructions of how to sign into Brightspace. So it's very important that you fill out that registration form, you submit your photo, and you register for classes and sign into Brightspace. So that's it for this presentation. I just want to stress that if you have any questions or concerns, feel free to email myself, Jordan Richard, or Courtney, who are your coordinators for orientation for this year. And you can contact us at lawaweek@dow.ca. So we hope that you're staying safe and well, and we look forward to hearing from you.